Hi, I'm Heidi Woodhead from DHI Event Horses, and in this part of this Training the Young Horse series with British Horse Feeds, we're looking at the use of grid work and simple grid exercises to help you develop your young horse's jumping skills. We have a very easy grid setup over here that we're going to start working with. This horse is called Handsome DHI and he's 5 years old. He sometimes can get a little bit emotional with grid work because he's very quick in his mind and he tends to hurry. So it's a very good way of actually making the horse think about his canter stride and working on his rhythm in canter before and after his fences. The other thing that I like about grid work is it's really good to develop the horse's gymnastic ability. It uses their brain and it makes all of the muscles in the body stretch and work correctly according to which exercises you set up, obviously. So we'll start work. Now obviously I've had a little warm up with this horse, so I'm just going to make sure that he's feeling settled. So I'm setting up a nice canter that I'm going to come round and pop straight down that line. I want the canter to be forward and regular, need him straight and in the middle. Oh, good boy. Now normally he would have accelerated down there quite quickly, so that's a good improvement. It shows that repetition of these exercises over a period of time really does work. Good boy. Oh. Equally important to remember as well, of course, to work the horse evenly on both reins. Make sure that you've got the same canter, the same line, the same approach, and the same reaction from the horse. Ooh. Oopsie. So now we've added some poles to the exercise, which will eventually turn into cross poles and then possibly something a little bit bigger to jump. And I always start with the poles on the floor because not only does it give the horse a chance to have a look, but also it gives you a chance to make sure that your distances that you've walked are going to be correct for the horse. When I do grid work, or really any distance work, especially in the arena, I build the distances a little bit short because it teaches the horse to be more adjustable and not to gain too much in the canter stride as they're jumping. We've got a nice canter on the turn here. We'll see what he thinks to this. Good boy. Oh. And a little whoa at the end. Good boy. So we're starting gently. We just popped a little cross pole in. Good boy. Very good. Oh. Ooh. So that time he jumped in a little bit quick. So I was just able in the cavaletti through the middle just to slow the pace a little bit so that he was balanced and organised for the jump coming out. So in the interest of equality, we'll do the same thing the other way. Good boy. Ooh. Oh, very clever. Very clever. Good boy. This horse is starting to relax now with this exercise. And repetition really is the key to training, so that the horses are getting confident all the time and starting to feel like they know a little bit more about what they're doing. We'll come one more to the left. Better, good boy. A little bit deep that time. Oh. Good man. Now we've added a back rail because the horse is comfortable with the exercise and I want to give him a little bit of a stretch. So I'm just going to stay in the same rhythm, hopefully the same speed. Good boy. Ooh. Good. Okay, so we've made the fence a little bit bigger. I'm just keeping the same settled, soft canter, hopefully. And I hope that he doesn't get overexcited and too quick. Ooh. So I've added a pole on the ground on the landing side because he's feeling like he's just coming a little crooked over the last fence and pulling me left on landing. Now this might be a little bit of an eyeful for this horse because he's very paranoid. Ooh. Ooh. Clever. I'm going to come a couple more times with this horse because he's feeling quite tense about the fact I've got a pole on the ground. And now that it's a bit more of a question, he's using speed to get to the bigger fence rather than just staying relaxed about it. I'm just going to come in that really relaxed canter again. Really slow. Let him think. Good boy. Concentrate. Ooh. Good. Okay, coming right rein. Same nice relaxed canter. Hope he doesn't upset himself. Steady on. So it's been quite interesting, that little exercise for this horse. Because he is quite a sensitive person, when he makes a mistake it worries him. And so I would probably repeat this sort of an exercise every couple of days, keeping the fences quite small, just letting him relax and work it out. And as I've said before, the more often that you repeat the same exercise, the more the horses know what to expect, and then they're much more relaxed and comfortable coming to doing their work. Yeah, but he's, you know, he likes to know where his feet are, and he's a very careful horse in that way, but when he makes a mistake it really worries him. But we've got to use that to our advantage, hopefully.